Hi, I'm Guntech, and we're back in the long dark. Now let me get my side tone on. There we go. Hope it helps a little bit. And I've got a bad motivator today. Bad motivator circuit. We'll see what happens here, but seems like I'm running out of time. What I should be doing is allow for playing through October as well. 50 hours in 1 month is certainly doable, but not if you start over like I have, and not if you can't stream more than 2-3 times per week, which I can't. It's gonna be tough. Just massaging my forearm. 1 second. No cam today, sorry about that. For I am unshaven. All right, we are on day 4-ish or more. We've just left Milton, ended up at Trappers. We have broad, partially cured guts and fully cured maple. But we got skunked on the hammer in Milton, and yeah, I have a great suspicion. Well, it's not a Trapper, so we only have 2 places to check: the tower and the dam, and we're gonna go that way, and we're gonna go by the way of of cattails if we can. And we should leave a ration here, a forge ration. And we should potentially continue to semi-starve a little bit, because that was the thing that didn't work last run. We ran out of food just before the forge, and so desperately looked for a cattail too. But we've done quite well considering that we have semi-starved. Anyway, let's get on with it. We have survived 5 days. We're trappers. We have half health, and that's as high health as we'll ever have in this run. That's what's depressing about it, and also about this mode. Well, this challenge. In NOGOA mode itself, you are allowed stims, and so you go all across the world and jack your Astrid or will up. So immediately I'm starving. I have 31 cattails, I believe. 29 now. We'll go with 10. We'll check weather. That's too windy for me. That's a wolf over there. 2 wolves. That's a deer. And we looked at the possibility of maybe... Thing is, we can't throw stones to lure it over, because we'll spook the deer. And I guess we tried that, because, yeah, we're out of stones. Can't have that. We can lure the wolf, almost said fox, lure the wolf over by human stink and crouch. But not right now, because we're naked. I'm gonna be naked for a couple weeks more. Yeah, it is challenging. That's for sure. Now, what I did then was unnecessary. I lost some warmth, but since we can't go out anyway, I'll just sleep some energy back. We can't get in that locker because we cannot use a pry bar, because it is a modern tool that we cannot craft ourselves. And I think I only had the safe left to loot here. Second pack of matches would be good, because we've spent an entire pack inside of Milton. Here's some more water. We don't really have enough water. Do we want this gut? What we should do is immediately deposit any feathers that we have. as well as all the metal that we own, and drop a pile of metal producing tools. We'll still go with, I guess I could go with a pot and a can. I will need to scoot through here, I think, to make a profit on the calories. So likely we will harvest this. Don't need to carry that. Only need one can. Drop that. We have enough torches. We have one stick. We can craft no more teas. And that's all we own. What's our skill level at? Almost fire starting 2. Not going to help us that much right now. Let's have a cattail and search a safe, and then we'll sleep an hour. See if the wind abates. In other news, I've cut down on my nicotine habit. It's going to be 59, 57, all right. 47. Hey. Whoever made this go the wrong way and accelerate and not stop at ticks is a sadist. So 47. So we'll go check on birch saplings on the way to unnamed pond, and then from unnamed pond. That's metal. Can't use that, but we'll have it on the floor. Put some teas over here. And now the game is tempting me to go with half energy just because the wind stopped. So what do we think? It's going to save me calories. It'll take me to the tower, and then I'll sleep the night there. Could be worth it. Do I spend the match? We do have extra guts. Let's get a second opinion on the weather and temps. -16. I should probably go. Looks good. Oh, I forgot I had these two as well. I don't know if we have anything to cook up, but if I do, we will. We do not need more torches, so I'll harvest one. Anyway, I hope you are having a good Tuesday. I was mentioning before how I feel pressured for time.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm going to need another stick because I didn't start the teas. But I didn't have any to cook, so We'll just use a torch then. Now, firewood. We got plenty of coal. We should leave a stash of coal here. When in doubt, leave half. That's probably going to take me to the tower. Teas are hot. We weigh very little. Did we put the cattails in here? We didn't, did we? And I can't. Shit. Pick up the teas before they burn. Sure, fine. Let's put cattails in here. I'll go on half. Eat a couple. All right. There will be no bunnies at the tower. There will be some on the way to the tower. We have exactly one birch sapling here. Wind gusts are threatening. But that's the only birch we've seen so far, so we'll make a note of it. Although I own so little that I do not have many notes to scribe. I'm feeling, I don't know, restless and reckless and starting to not care about this run and wanting it to be over and switching to Interloper and be in heaven instead of torching myself eternally in hell. I see another sapling. Is it birch or maple? Let me see the damn thing. That is excellent coverage. It's a birch. So we need the feathers. Need to go back. And we'll probably need to loot if we have any hope of. Well, I'm gonna get a second pack of matches at the forge. I don't have to loot everything. Calories are the most important, but not thawed calories. Here comes wind as we approach wolves. I should learn to read the wind signs. I should learn to read when wind like this is going to turn into wind that puts out my torch. And after this, I'm going to be out in the open, so let's have a non-coal fire unless I fail.
Come on, little fire.
And reheat teas. And let's leave this as a backstop fire.
Perfect.
That's fire making 2. Excellent. And these will all heat very rapidly. So this is basically all we need. Still don't need torches, so let's just have this as a backstop fire. Get some reshi on the pond. Use up this torch. Matter of fact, I can harvest it now. And see if wind pushes me back. Then we'll go up this ridge. Possibly. I'm glad I don't have a cam right now because my eyes are extremely shifty looking at all the mushrooms to see if there is, all the stumps to see if there is a mushroom somewhere. So now we can make another tea. That is good. Can't use any of that. So when I'm slowed down facing the wind, maybe that's a sign that it might put out my torch. We'll need to backtrack for cattails. Still not too cold. Remaining standing up so that I don't stumble into a bear. And I should take those on the way to the tower, of course. And that is all we get, it would seem. We'll need at least one more fire to reheat teas to get to the tower. I haven't checked on bears. I have to focus on the present. I thought I had more calories. I'm trying to get wind protected to get some. Hey, Pam, welcome. Still naked. I have some rabbit skins curing at trappers though. Perhaps that might help me in a few days.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I think I should hug this. Side, make a fire before I go the last stretch to the tower, and I might need even another fire. And then these, and there's my cue, I think. There's a different sound. So now I'm stuck here with nowhere, absolutely nowhere to go. Except the cabin, which I don't want to go to because that's going to take me away from frustrations. And of course the wind shifted after I, actually not after I put on the coal. Okay, shit. Torch. So that was a free gift of a coal. And this fire will not protect me against the bear. So it is possible that I will have to
Come on, little fire.
take some fatigue damage here. Oh my god. Naked Astrid. I should take the torches from that fire now, break them down. Just need to
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
get the water on here. And not get caught by bear. So this one will give me another tea. So now I can make 3 teas, I think. I see some mushrooms over there as well, so we're going to grab those. Oh boy. Sounds of disappointment, and I am sort of, I don't know. I am losing faith. But I had a good dinner. I'm warm for the moment. I have food for now. And I can craft some teas. One at a time with a finger on the escape button. So we can do 2 more teas. And that's our sign to leave, so we'll just grab this water and go. I didn't reheat teas, but I have some small ones that I can drop. That's the benefit. If you ever wonder why I sip on teas, then these small teas are excellent to have if you need to go. And all in all, that was actually beneficial to us. The weather didn't steal a match, stole a coal, but mostly due to my irritation level. So we'll sleep at the tower tonight because we don't have enough energy to keep traveling, no matter how good the weather. If the weather is absolutely stellar, then maybe I'll get to the dam tonight, but I don't think I have the time because of aurora chance, so very likely not. Bunnies, do we want the bunnies? Yeah, I don't see any wolves here. So we'll bring these. That's 11% torch. It's my own fault. And he's... No, 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 no. Messing up. Don't want to mess up. Calm down. Okay, not too bad. And now we can bring some chores. And conga all the way to the tower. Don't think I'll need to drink another tea. Now we have some more teas to craft, and things are looking slightly good again. Yeah, it's important for me to aim right to remove as much frustration as I can from the game. Because if I get frustrated, I make mistakes, and that leads to more mistakes, which might lead to a health loss, which I cannot afford. I can't click on that because I got a wolf here. Thank God for my gaming headphones. They are absolutely beautiful. Here's another. So as long as they're behind me, I'm fine. So click on the corpse first, then pick up bunnies. And there we go. That's not my fault. That's a bug in the game. And as long as all the wolves are behind me, I can drag them to the tower. Here comes another. Maybe you can't hear him, but I can. So if you carry stink, don't drop the stink if you hear a wolf stalking you, because they might interpret it as bait, and if you remain standing by the bait and try to aim at them, they will instead attack you. So after you scare them, then you can drop the bait and crouch. Hopefully they go back on their wolfy business. Oh my god. Well, he can come. He shouldn't. Well, I might actually deal with him because he'll probably go straight down, and there's another bug. And he turned off me. Would seem. He'll need to make up his mind. Okay, he's trying to pass to me. No, not that way, you should have dragged him. Well, he went down the hill. There. Go away. And we got a zoo here. I should get some distance. Okay. Because I need to be close and see partial cattail. Hey. Well, I need all the calories I can get. So we'll just drag him. He'll make up his mind. He'll run to somewhere. He'll probably go find us again. So now we know if this set of stairs is a... Well, I put the torch there. He might stop at the torch. But I should be safe here. Even the tiniest distance, if you combine NOGOA with this challenge, feels like a long, long, long journey with endless obstacles. Now let's try to get this torch inside. I'll have the water on immediately, sleep an hour, and then I can deal with the calories. Yay! So even before I check for hammer, I think it can be in 2 places in here. We'll take everything that we can take out of the tower, so he's gonna be outside the tower maybe when we leave. We'll see how good he is at pathing out of this location. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should bother with him. Although I can deal with him now, so maybe I should. Imagine my surprise if he can come up the stairs, you know. So that scared him. That's good. Now let's drop the stink. Right now. Okay. Safely inside. Can't burn the books. Let's remember that. Let's add a safety stick, and we're not going to go anywhere from here. Yeah, it always helps if you can harvest before you start a fire. I was going to say firewood, but I do have some firewood. Can't risk it. Shit. I took them back. Shh. Why am I such a stressed out mofo? Anyway, I have 2 pots. So let's cook it again. A rabbit cooked. And then we'll need to sleep another hour. Maybe. Or harvest it and then cook it on heating teas tomorrow. Nothing more to cook. We can craft some teas and go to bed, right? We'd like to, but we can just as well eat breakfast tomorrow. Do that for now. Doing slivers here. It's the only way I can get any use out of the fire. Could craft a tea on that. And then we get a little longer time to harvest. And then we'll have a look at possible hammer here. Soon I must sleep. Well, I should sleep immediately. 11:16, that's gonna make it. I thought I crafted a tea, but I already cooked it. So we'll sleep an hour, then craft and harvest some more, and then cook everything in the morning. And then we'll also check in here for the hammer. I think it's supposed to be in the corner or on the bench, and since we got the maglins here, I don't think we're gonna get a hammer here. Hey, Nomad, nice to see you. Oh, welcome to the channel. I am playing a very, very, very difficult challenge. I'm playing NOGOA mode, first of all. I'm also playing this challenge on top of that, called Neonative. And the settings for NOGOA is the hardest settings available in the game. On top of that, there is 0 condition recovery in the game because stims are forbidden. So if you follow that link, there's a complete description, but the baseline is that you cannot use an item that you can't craft yourself, with 6 exceptions. There are 6 modern items that you're allowed to use. All others are off limits. One second. And this includes dropping all your clothes at spawn. You can only make animal skin clothing by crafting or finding them. So if you're very, very lucky, you can actually gamble it all on spawning in Ash Canyon and hoping that you get the rare bearskin coat. then you can actually pick that up and the challenge will be a whole lot easier. So that is that. I'm actually going to sleep an hour more, I think, so I don't have to break off the crafting, and then we'll restore energy. Unless the hammer is here. It's supposed to be here or in the corner. Don't think it can be anywhere else in here, so I don't think it's here. But now we have some energy, so let's loot so that that is done. Can't use antibiotics other than Reshi that we craft ourselves. Can't break down stuff for reclaim because reclaimed is a modern item. So you can't even pick up reclaimed wood or books that you find. You can pick them up, but you can't use them. You can't burn them. You can't use them as firewood.
Man, I could eat anything.
And then if I grab any more than that's metal, we're going to take that and harvest that. But we can't use it to open trunks or lockers. And I do not see a hammer in here, so I'm going to assume that the Maglans is instead of it. I don't play by loot tables. Otherwise, that Maglans might be a clue to me. What else I might find? Oh, inventory keeps swapping items around on me after opening it. So let's deal with the meats first. And that's fine. That's going to cook in like half an hour. And it's actually cold in here. And that's because I'm naked still. I have rabbit skins curing trappers. We're going to bring these pots along for metal. And that's basically it apart from breaking down torches and crafting teas. You tried it, you loved it, so you can play it on any difficulty. You don't have to be a masochist like me. And honestly, I'm losing faith. I'm losing motivation. So half the night is spent, and again we're struggling for energy. So that's mostly because of NOGOA, not because of this challenge. It's typical for NOGOA that you run out of energy. So now we would like to sleep at least 6 hours. Probably my calories are enough, but yeah, shit, I need to get to cattails pretty quickly. Now I don't have to rush to the dam, but on the other hand, I don't want to backtrack to camp office either. I want to go straight to the dam, then grab all the cattails on the way back to camp office. And probably also kill and harvest all the bunnies I see, and just to not lose more health. So you typically lose 15 to 20% on night one because you spawn in midnight in a blizzard, and you have to drop all your clothes. So you need to get to an indoor location with a bed, preferably with guaranteed matches as well, so that you can survive the first night at all. So we've done good because we partially starved ourselves to have some sort of calories to go to the forge with. So I have 14 cattails at Trappers. That's my only forge buffer, and probably all of those are going to be eaten on the way to the forge. But there will be a few cattails on the way to the forge. Not many, but maybe 20. And a couple bunnies. But I can't really sleep the night on the way to the forge. Then I will be starving in my sleep, which is very, very bad for health. I drank, right? No, I did not. And it's only one mistake away. Sleep once without drinking, and you can basically scrap the run. So this is my second attempt. First attempt, we died at the forge on days after surviving 7 days. Hey, Josh the Possum, nice to see you. Tons of cattails, yes, on Interloper and below, not on NOGOA. Tons is absolutely the wrong description for NOGOA. I'm good. I'm just demotivated, you know. And if we don't have any wind now, we should prepare to leave now. Unless it's -20. Yeah, it is. But it's foggy. We might get away with it. So let's leave for as long as we have calories. And let the temps rise a bit. They spawn, but much fewer. Everything is much rarer on NOGO, including saplings, teas, and sticks, and coal, and cattails. All the things that make... And it's even colder now. How? Yeah, we have calories. We should sleep again. We should gamble wind. I don't much like it, but... And then that tiny rabbit steak is going to be our buffer to get to the dam with 6 cattails on us. Pretty much, we probably have to go now. -26. Why did it turn so bad suddenly? It is fairly early. Sleeping 1 hour more might be pushing it. On the other hand, I don't want a blizzard, but it doesn't look like there's going to be one. If I'm stuck here, though, I'm going to starve. Can't really overnight more than 1 night in each location. You have to constantly go where there are new calories that you can turn colder for dramatic purposes. It might go colder if I start a fire here, and in the time do I have a stick? I do not. How's my tinder actually? It's good. And we all know there's going to be wind as soon as I've spent this much. It is punishing. It is for the masochists for sure. And I'm not one. I'm forcing myself to give it a try. I want to get to at least forge a hatchet. If I can do that, then
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
it's going to have to be a cedar. On the other hand, we're talk about climbing mountains. When you arrive at a base and you want to build it into a base, you need to climb the firewood mountain, water mountain, tea mountain, so on and so forth. And then once you have built that back buffer, things do get a lot better. Not good, but a lot better. Yeah, you're forced to take less desperate decisions. So, hang on. Nomad, how are you the guy on Hinterland forums? Because I think you made like a diary. Would be intrigued to hear what you think of the challenge. I think it's you are not, but I think it's a difficulty equalizer. I think, for example, Voyager players may struggle with it even on Pilgrim because of the reduction of loot that you are allowed. So even though you see all these shiny things, you can't pick them. Well, you can pick them up, but you can't use them. And loot level is the major factor in what determines a difficulty level in this game and others. So 20 minutes in which to harvest some torches, heat up some teas and go. Maybe craft a tea on that. Let's have 3 big teas warmed up, and then we must go. I need the, but I've finished crafting all the teas, so. And there's a lot of intermittent multitasking and interruptions and things like that at the start. And then when you have that, when you've crafted all the things you need, when you have climbed out those mountains, when you have bandages and lichen and food ready cooked and teas ready cooked, then then it's slightly more relaxing. And we are going to take the torches from this fire. And we don't want anything else from the bunnies. Still looks like fog to me. Probably means I should. I think I know the way, even in fog from here. And even the energy mountain you must climb. Let's have a last look for the hammer with some good lighting. But yeah, I think the Maglins is a sign it's not here. And now we go. Come what may. Negative 19 torch in hand. So negative 22. Should let us get to the blue trailers at least. We're keeping track of the tracks that go to the dam. And then we go to down here. Some wind gusts, but I can possibly go around wolves.
About his food.
Now, which way can I see the trailers from here? I think I see them. Cooking level gives us more calories. That's good. Shit. And the teas are going to let us cook a coal fire if we need to. So we should anchor a fire in the stove. Make it a coal fire. Thing about NOGOA also, it drains all your needs faster. Fire log goes directly on. Oh well, maybe not actually. See some more metal.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
And then on this warmth, I'll loot out the trailers, come back out to a hot fire, warm up here Reheat teas and go. I'll probably spend the fire log. Gives off very little heat. And then a coal. I don't really need the cans though. Let's have 2 big teas on the ground for any eventuality.
I could eat a horse.
And we should make water. And it should take less than an hour to loot out the trailers. I'll just thaw Astrid's butt cheeks on this stove. And we actually have beds in here so we can go when the wind dies down. Should probably not spend too much firewood here. Should have 11 matches, and that's going to take me to the forge, and then I'll get a fresh pack of matches. Because this is a stove, I'm guaranteed to have torches at the end of this. But I don't have to harvest the nice ones. Just need to get warm. Alright. So, let's maybe drop the cans then. Let's carry one. So now I got 26 minutes to get the stuff here. Of which teas are the most important. So this is definitely not torch weather. So we might be stuck here, in which case we'll let the fire blow out and sleep in the beds here. Now, I do not need more water than that because we're allowed to take sewer juice from the dam. I should still torch walk maybe, but I have doors to duck into. And this is why I got warm before I went in here. As you can see, it drains fast, and it's cold even in here. So if I sleep in here, I must get warm first, because there's no way I'm going to get warm just from the beds alone. Nutritious toilet water probably has a bunch of bacteria and whatnot in it with nutrients. Actually, poo has that's metal. I should pick it up. Just can't use it. But I'm not gonna, because I'm not gonna pick up any canned food. And then we must get a few cattails with us into the dam. And then there's a big question of whether we loot the dam or not. If we're stuck there, maybe. But it's gonna come at a price of calories. Negative 16, no wind. No, there's the backpack. I saw a backpack. Okay, calm down. Give me a pack of matches. Nope. So let's get to the fire. Slowly warm up there, and yeah, let's not pick up anything else. That's not a lot of teas. Let's remember that next time, because then
I hate being cold.
I might
Is there
consider it optional to stop here. But all right, for the moment we are warm. We also have warm teas. Do we have a big rose of tea? No, but we can cook one. And nothing else. So meanwhile, our energy is draining, but soon we'll be at another trailer with bed, so should be fine. So I haven't seen the trapper's bear. I haven't seen the unnamed pond bear, so I'm going to assume that we have the clear-cut bear and the lake bear. Tentatively assume. Quite possibly we could break down a piece of metal here. At which point the weather will change, but we have some margin here. And we're wind protected, so. And I'd rather. If it's my only one, maybe I shouldn't drink it. Let's have it on the ground anyway. I can't craft anything else, so how about harvesting? That's fine. Drink some water. Hey, Packer. Welcome, welcome. 30 minutes. It's not long enough. I want to spend some time harvesting a pot, I think. And that's a long time, my god. That's going to drain my energy, something awful. Let's maybe harvest this and the can opener. Maybe this will be enough to warm me up. Yeah, perfect. So now we have 4 plus whatever metal we have on us. And we have torch weather, right? So we shouldn't stick around. Yeah, let's go. Get our hands on the hammer. Eh. Try to squeeze an extra torch out of the fire. Actually, let's have one stick on. Just in case wind kicks up and we're forced back here by a wolf. Nothing left behind, right? Yeah, it's hard to explain. Not only are you chased by wolves, but you're chased by your own needs. Might be mushrooms on either side of the road, but there's a wolf there, so. Plus, this is the shortest way. And if we don't get stalked, then there is no risk if the torch blows out. Don't want anything on the road. I should probably walk on the road though. We have feathers over there. Can we stop for it though? Feathers, I have enough feathers. Don't think the corpse has matches on him. I do better dealing with this wolf over here. Clear out that area of cattails and teas and possible sapling. Yeah, the slightest detour or backtrack is punished extremely hard.
I could eat a horse. You seem like because I love horses.
Are you asking if are you asking to become a moderator, Pam? Because you are a very loyal viewer. You're here almost every time I stream, so if you want to, I could think of no one better to add to my mod team. Uh, I don't know if they fixed it. You might lose your VIP badge if you become moderator. Don't know how it works. So if the badge is important to have showing, then you might prefer to not become a mod. He was guarding those mushrooms, that mushroom. So let's have it and do the conga. Then we'll drink one more tea here. And I guess it's going to be a partial because they're just about to go cold. That worked. And now all we need to do is get to a door of some kind before wind. Be responsible. I will. I will. I shall remain responsible. And as you can see, the 8.5 hours of energy I woke up with a couple hours ago are now down to 4 without me having sprinted ever. So it is punishing. And we need more cattails than that, so we need to stay out. I would prefer not to have to spend coal, but I will if I have to. Some teas also by the hunting blind. Check for moose marks, don't see any. And I guess if I do up to that cluster, I hear something behind that hill. It sounded like a deer. If I can drink tea, I will, but I can't. So probably I'll have a fire outside the trailer, but temps are looking good now. That's enough cattails, I think. Is it 17? Yes. So let's get to a door before wind. And Bob should be my uncle. I might get an extra piece of metal for free here and there. limit my container looting inside the dam. Let's dump some water and metal tools in the trailer. Loot the trailer, go to the dam. And we should be able to get to the hammer before Aurora Chance. And then we have some teas to craft. I should learn from the last run and use the fire barrel inside the dam. Yeah, even if we find coffee, we can't use it. It is considered a modern item that you certainly cannot craft yourself. So it is, ooh, accelerant. And this is allowed because you can craft lantern fuel by fishing. Nice to see you, Possum. Sleep well, have a good night. It's so good now that I'm tempted to go into the ravine for the 5 cattails in there. But with no teas on me, thing is it's a one-way. And I'm likely going to need those cattails when I go there. Well, I'm not going to go in there other than for the coal and cattails. So maybe, while there's no wind, I could. Those are our first tools, so they will be carried. Well, we can't use tools. They will be harvested. So let's dump some water here. 1 and 2. Dump some tools by weight. Don't dare pass time. Now, do I go to the ravine or not? There's nothing in the ravine for me. I can't use a flare gun. I can't use a step. Ropes are allowed, though. So what's next for me? Just try to get the hammer, get out again, sleep the night on these cattails, and get to some cattails in the morning. There are bunnies in the ravine. They and teas. But they're pretty far away. How's my rosehip count? 8. I need 2. Probably not going to get it. But the Rabbit Grove is the closest. It is going to cost me a coal fire. Possibly. Possibly not. I could do a stick fire in the ravine. So, do I have the energy? I'll do it after, if there's no wind. Because of Aurora Chance. I need to get to the hammer before Aurora. Otherwise I'm stuck another day here and don't have calories. -11, so it's colder again. Let's do the car, because we might not have the warmth to do it on the way out. And we should go in with some warmth on us, or just use the fire barrel. So we'll use the fire barrel, put our sticks on that, and warm up on the way out. Deer carcass, yes. So I might anchor fire here then, risk it burning out, just to have this thawed out. Try it. And it could be a 0.6 kilo deer, but it's still going to be calories.
Come on, little fire.
So that's how long I have to loot the dam now. And I can't make water on that. That's going to thaw out and hopefully stay wind protected. And if I can, I should try to make it snappy for a chance to cook up that meat on this match. So, important thing now, am I warm with torch in hand? I'm cold. No, maybe I'm warm with a torch in hand. I'm -0 with torch in hand, which is going to make it last forever. So, I will first lay my hands on the hammer and then decide what to do. And I can do a 1.5 hour fire on the fire barrel. Do some water on that if I choose to. And I think I choose to. How long until Aurora? Not very long. But there is still hope for a forge on this run. Even though the game put no hammer in Milton and the hammer in here as far as it can go away from anywhere. Let's do that, and that's then not going to boil off. Let's do a liter. That is fine. Drop one big T is going to get me to the trailer, no problem. But I might like more. Let's do that. And immediately go for the hammer. And then get across those cables, and then it's fine. So probably what I'll do is I'll have a quick look at loot. Lower dam. But not more than my current warmth buffer allows. Then warm up by the fire barrel. Now, is there any point checking those lockers? What time is it? Don't think I have time for it. Do I have time for it?
This stuff will come in handy. Oh, I'm starving.
Let's have a quick look. Don't think I'm gonna have time to harvest that pot, but It sounds like gnarly weather. We can only hope that the deer fire isn't blown out. No. Give me the hammer. Time.
Okay.
Beauty. Yep. So I've checked. The reason I knew it was here is I've checked all the other locations. It is a huge win if you can get the hammer at trappers. And you can leave all the cattails, save them for later when you need them for crafting. Sometimes there's tinder in these. I guess they can also contain metal. Can't use a whetstone. Time enough. But not if I'm going to warm up by the fire barrel. So now we might lose this match. But can't control the weather. So lower dam looted as well as we could. Now we go stand by the fire barrel for a little bit. Right on time. So half an hour till roar chance. Tempted to starve myself, but that is enough to sleep on later. Can we cook anything? No. Can we craft anything? Yes. I need to harvest torches first. And then when they burn out, then we go. I said add fuel. It's enough to craft one tea on. We can craft 6 teas. But we are going to do that in the trailer. And now we need to leave immediately. Before Aurora chance, 1 minute to spare on the fire. And now we may have to cook deer meat for fatigue damage. But then I must do it. Because I can't start over thawing out the deer. So now we're safe. Now we're past the potentially lethal wires. And this is optional. Well, taking the water isn't. If I don't need tinder, I should probably stop searching those. I don't. So don't. Still sounds bad out. If it's a blizzard, we might cost a coal, but if we can get... Yeah, we don't have the ability to loot the upstairs. Can leave the torch in here and see if the fire's still burning, and if not, then I'll loot. Still burning. Might yet cost us a coal though. But yeah, let's see how much it is. It's enough. What? In there? Okay, thank God. Okay, we're gonna risk it. Take slivers and see if we can cook them. And the wind actually died down, so we might be in luck. Let's have that. That's all we get. We can get the hide maybe while this meat cooks, but not if we're gonna save our fatigue. Rancid. I should be careful. But how bad is it? 82. It's safe to eat once cooked. So now I could potentially, against Aurora risk coming back, could potentially get to the cattails in the ravine, but I don't know, I might want them. If I go into the ravine, it's only going to be for the cattails. I can't hunt rabbits. I won't have time to energy. I don't have energy to go into the ravine. It's going to have to be optional, and it's going to have to be optional tomorrow after I sleep anyway. Let's try to secure these galleries. 22 minutes. Is it gonna burn? This carcass is probably gonna stay up for 4 more days. Let's get the feathers. We need to warm up anyway, but we're warm now, so we should go as soon as we can, as soon as this is cooked. So let's craft a tea for fatigue damage, unfortunately. Eat this. So we're still on the well fed a couple days in. We will hope that now this fire can burn out with the tea cooking on it, but I then have to come back for it, which I don't want. So I'll need to wait for this. Hope that we can do it on the embers. Can't craft anything, just take the tea and go. Now we need energy. Didn't see any feathers. But we are guaranteed to be fully warm in the morning. That's good. We can even spend some. Warmth in the middle of the night, crafting those teas. Hey, Atreyu. Nice to see you. He's a fellow player of this challenge. How do you like your run so far, and have you played a lot? I'm thinking about extending the challenge throughout October as well, because I'm being stressed out by not having enough time to play on it with stuff going on in my life and things. Watching without sun, that's cool. And that should be good. So this is optional. This is going to be kept. This is optional. And then we sleep immediately. And then we need a lot of energy for the next long haul. I'm going to be slowly walking along the river with possible chances of wind blown up in our face. We are going to go the river way because of the extra 6, I counted them, 6 cattails in the river bend. So I'm going to skip on the hunting blind, which is fine because we have teas now. We have climbed the tea mountain. We're maybe soon going to have a wall of teas here. We're going to have this many teas. So what is that? Like 14, 15. So that's 30 drinks, 30 warm-ups. That's gonna last me a while. And I can sleep another hour. So now, well, not yet. I'll have to wait until I have energy. I don't think I should go into the ravine. So there, let's craft the teas.
I'll rest soon anyway.
And then we eat some calories. So that deer being up actually was a big help because I could thaw it out, sort of, quote unquote, on the way. Check that we have the hammer. We sure do. Let's harvest these. And check our coal count. We should have 8. Should have enough tinder. 7 coal. So now there is no more coal. Well, we're going to go back to Trappers because we have teas to collect at the broken down house. I'm going to sleep fully at Trappers before committing to the forge, of course. We may even sleep at the camp office. Maybe not a full night, but a few hours to get energy back to do the final haul to Trappers, and then we'll break down metal there and sleep fully. I'm on duty tonight, so I need to check my mail. No mail. So that is that, and all we need now is energy. Let's eat another cattail. And then we have enough to get to the rest of the cattails so that we can eat them as breakfast in the morning. Should be good. Anything forgotten? Nothing to cure, right? And no saplings over there, so I should make a note. Because next goal after bow is obviously to kill, and I actually killed my first bear on just ordinary NOGOA using only the bow. That is to say, no flare gun as backup, which was nerve-wracking because on NOGOA and on this mode, one bear mauling plus the increased detection range of the bear may result in repeated attacks, and then you might not be dead, but your run might be hopeless. You're just not going to get to stems fast enough to get up to even a third of your health bar. Let's take a breather. Breathe with me. Amitabha. We are Zen. Now note that I cannot use this hammer for self-defense against wolves. If I do, I void my run and potentially my bowels. Aum. I used to meditate a lot when I was a teenager. I was into all of that, kung fu and martial arts, and both from China and Japan. Incense, burning incense and stuff. Incense smells funky. I don't know if I like it. I preferred the smoke from a friend of mine's, from my computer teacher's cigarillos. Is that what they're called? The thing between cigars and cigarettes? So, we're not dead yet, and the only damage we've taken this stream is from the, I would say, half an hour of waiting for the tea and walking to the trailer bed of fatigue damage. So we should still have 48.5% health. Something like that. Okay, so what do we do here? We crafted, broken down everything. Certainly have enough water on us. We'll sleep 6 as we do, and then we'll check what's up with the weather. And calories. Cigarillo. So that does not sound like very friendly weather. Plus it's not morning yet. So we'll just sleep. Not really, Astrid. Come on. Be realistic. Sleep an hour at a time and go when we can. And probably can't go in the morning because it's just going to eat up our teas. And get us stuck at the river bend. Plus we don't have enough energy. Let's do 2. Let's do 3. But not more than I need to eat. Check weather. Sounds good. So if it's like -22, we'll go without teas and then hammer down a fire at a cattail. Probably will need to sprint to get there. Do I want more water? So 4 plus 2, that's 6. 3, that's 9. We need 13 at least. 9, 12, 13, and an extra pot. That's going to make it 14. Do I weigh anything? Not really. I can carry the pots. We are going to get another pot, potentially, both at camp office and at the broken down house. We may have left 2 pots and some other metal stuff at Trappers as well. I think I left the hacksaw there. So we don't really have to lug these pots. I have stuff to break down over there, so let's leave it. Let's make sure there's nothing under there hiding. And then let's just go, torch in hand. Should we sprint? Probably not, but we probably have to. If we hit a wolf, we have to go back here. No, we'll light a torch, which we probably should anyway. Yeah, let's light a torch anyway. Just to lower the drain, the warmth drain rate. We will get enough coal to forge on the way to the forge. We may or may not go by the rail car. And now we need a fire.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
A coal fire. Maybe 2 coal. Maybe not. But it's going to take ages. Ay.
Trees. Susanna. Tree.
Here's a piece of a tree-like plant, if you would prefer. Might do it on the next tee. And then I guess we should leave. Those 4 should take us where we need to go. And cook. will take a few extra torches, but not like a mountain of them.
Let's see.
Just enough to have 10 good torches. Take a few wind gusts, but we must push on now. There's no return. So we're gonna take all of them. Well, we're gonna have this backstop fire. Super duper. And here we go. I can just get to that wind shelter over there. Then I will be wind protected for a bit. Already a quarter cold. But you sort of have to let go of your normal thinking to never go when it's windy, because sometimes you have to go even when it's windy. And then at the end of wind shelter, we'll make a fire again. So we might not drink teas here, at least not more than one. Let's do one. Well, it doesn't really help. I'll just spend a match. Yeah, if not for this, we would have been fine, but the timing was perfect. As long as I can, though, I'll walk with torch in hand. But I am going to make a fire here, just to have a backstop fire. Because of the wolf that can hang around here. So slow. Come on. Finally, one cattail. But no coal though, because I'm warm. Just reheat these and go. Can even cook a couple. And now I've cooked all of them. There's no free water at the camp office. What's my water like? It's still okay-ish. -11 by the fire. So I will need more teas. Harvest torches while getting cold is not a good thing, but it is the thing to do when you do not want to run out of coal. Now if I get a wolf, I can drag him back to that fire, maybe. It's looking up. We can deal with wolves on this, maybe. Let's drink teas when predicted. Just as it was looking up. Specifically went there to be wind protected, game. Now, if we are blessed with no wolf here, then things are still good. Where's my torches? Let's waste our best torch and lay it on the ground here and drink another tea. Because we need to get past this sort of bottleneck. I have no hope of this torch holding out, but that's going to stay there for half an hour or more. So we can at least get past this wolf. And let's drink another tea if we can. Goodness. It is cold outside. So the only protection now is a torch that's burning out behind us. But when we get to those rocks, so I see 4 birch over there. Duly noted. Do I have a stick? I do not. So I will need to pick up a stick. Although I might not have to, because I'll light a torch and throw it when protected. Well, now we want to be on this side. And now we have a potential bodyguard. I can probably get to some cattails by the island. The only question is whether there's a wolf. Can deal with him in the wind shelter of that island, or drag him to the fishing hut. Yeah, even if it's a detour, I don't have that many cattails, so let's try to do some cattails on the island. But I need a fire by the island. Can get a look at potential bear here. There's the bear, so lake bear confirmed. And now I need a coal fire again. because I don't even have enough sticks to do it inside a fishing hut. But I will go into the fishing hut and light it. Try to get at these cattails. Get to the camp office. Let's not stay out in the cold.
Jeez, this is cold.
-9. So 1 coal will warm me up in here.
Come on, little fire. I could eat a horse.
Alright, so I was muted for a couple minutes there. Sorry about that. Well, a couple seconds. Should have enough bandages, yeah. So I'm tempted to leave this on now and just extend it. So let's actually do that. Come back here and warm up. Because then this coal pays off better for longer. So now we have no wind. We could potentially go here. We need to let this finish first though. And that should be warm enough. 2 T's should get us to the cattails and back. -13. Or is it maybe 1 or 2 over there, but I think if I get these, then I should not be greedy. Give the bear some respect there. So if this goes quick, then I'll just not drink the teas and heat up in there. Go for the other cattails. Maybe even spend a coal in the other fishing hut or something. That's not a lot of cattails, but I need them all. No deer carcass anywhere. We've got a wolf coming closer. Right now we can deal with him. Could potentially feed him a deer and scare him off it. So we'll not finish this water then. And now we can do nothing but wait. Because I don't think these are quick enough. Yeah, every second spent outside. I so want to entice the wolf into that deer, but so while I have a fire, let's maybe do that then. Let's risk this torch weather for a chance at a non-frozen deer carcass. Oh no. Okay. Come here, buddy. And he stopped. My God. AI glitches. Finally. Let's have that tea. Do it. Drink it. He is a slowpoke. And okay. Drop. Use. And he's stuck. What do we have to do in this game?
I need to find food.
Let's just spook the deer and see if that gets him out of it. It ran exactly the wrong way. Any other direction would have been fine. Reminder to pick up stones. And he runs the exactly wrong way. If you wonder why I'm running out of motivation, this right here is it. So, harvest torches. I have torch weather now. I should go now. My hand sticks. So we got 5 cattails. Probably less, 3 cattails net profit from that. But we got a chance at the deer, even though the wolf wouldn't cooperate. Normally I would eke every single ounce of warmth out of the fire, but we can't afford that now, and the weather is gorgeous. So we'll have these cattails, we'll have any cattails on the other side. I don't think there are any mushrooms up by the cave. There's nothing there that we can take other than a deer carcass. And some bunnies. So, do I climb up there? Do I risk wind weather and getting stuck in the cave? I should go this way. Longest way around is always the right way in this game. It's now past 10 p.m., so I will have to watch out for mental fatigue.
Man, I could eat anything.
One should do me. No cattail here. And the Prancer is still prancing. This right here is good though. Gives me options. So now there are some options available to me. I don't like to go up and backtrack for rabbits. There will be maybe a couple of rabbits near the broken down house. And I could save a night's sleep if I can get there on this energy now. Still not Aurora chance. How is it that the wind is always the wrong way and the wolves always run the wrong way? It is not very nice, you know. Like I said, we might risk sleeping an hour in there. He might run into a deer, in which case we'll definitely overnight here. Oop.
You, please?
We break for cattails. Seems like third time the charm or something with the wolves. Then they finally run the right way, but no. Actually, it's not bad that he's running towards a potential deer. Now it's just about. I'll go in the door. I can get that on indoor warmth bar. How's the water looking? Still good. I guess we'll do an hour. And if we do that, then we should sleep, right? We have nothing else to cook, really. We could just reheat teas and go. If I get stuck, we pay with fatigue damage. If we don't, we save basically an entire day in potential blizzards and stuff. So, push, risk weather for an hour, or go. I think go.
Perfect.
Might even do small teas then. Except now I see this. So now I want to cook that one. And plus we need to loot. Holy cow! That is some loot. I don't need to loot anymore. I can leave here now. Enough cloth. Yeah, that's poggers. Oh, sure, but I'm not standing by the fire warming up. Should at least do that and then loot the rest on the way out. Maybe even pass a smidge of time in here. Weather still sounds good. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Because we're leaving. It is evening, it should be nice and warm and toasty. By which I mean only -12. So we might arrive at or leave the forge with well-fed bonus, which is a good thing. So teas are getting cold, so let's not just loot quick. Can't take those. They are modern items that I cannot craft myself. And off we go. It's looking bad though. It is looking bad. I can go on teas and turn back and lose this match because I have everything cooked that I need to. So maybe now I can, if I swap out this torch without scaring the deer, could potentially make it worth it staying here. If this blimmin' wolf will get a hint and go for the deer. So you make a triangle with you, the wolf, and the deer. And then hopefully he goes for him. But he's not running. Feels like still no bad temps. So if we hear the deer die, we stay. There we go. And now I'm not gonna be able to scare him off it. That was extremely lucky. We got half a kill off it. And now we got a wolf between us and the camp office, so we're gonna steer wide. Alright. It's alright though, Pam. This gave us some more calories. Now we have to thaw out the damn deer because the blizzard couldn't wait another 2 minutes. The timing of it. So probably what we should do is wait until the blizzard ends, then go out. Risk Aurora, maybe. But we could just as well do a coal fire in the morning. So we'll just cook this. We might even not even cook it then. But on the other hand, we have another pack of matches now, so I'm not going to spend one match on cooking just one piece of deer meat. And yeah, that was extremely lucky with the torch there. There is a chance that if you don't have a lit torch in hand and you scare a wolf off a deer, they can go for you even on interloper. So with higher aggression on this mode, it was a high risk to take, but the only way I could get all this beautiful meat. So we're definitely going to stay here, cook up the deer, fill the belly, walk with a couple steaks on us to trappers. And then we'll have all the calories we need to break down the metal stuff. And we'll also be able to fill our belly. So I think I shouldn't, if I was low on cattails, I would cook this deer steak. But now I'm not, so. Let's hope he can't get at. Let's hope the wolf can't get up on the porch and steal the meats. And we're not allowed to use the hammer to break down firewood or anything, so. And we are cold inside, so we need to immediately sleep. And we're also exhausted. But these cattails will now bring us 10 kilos or close to deer meat. And we're going to quarter it. No, we can't because we don't have tools for that. We're going to take just the meat. In the morning. So looking like we're going to be able to keep the well-fed for a couple. We're going to get well-fed in Mr. Lake. That's going to help a little bit. Sleep one. We still don't have any crafting to do though. We can make a ton of bandages from all the cloth in here. Might even break down this bedroll because it's faster per cloth. Or is it? So you can pick up modern items and you can harvest them as long as you can harvest them, period. So 10 in an hour, so actually slower, so let's dump it. Can't sleep fully yet. Can we craft anything? Yeah, like I said, we can make a ton of bandages. But we can do that anytime. So not a whole lot to do in this camp office. Until the blizzard lets up. If it had only waited 2 minutes, we could have had a feast right now. I heard a ding sound. No mail, no messages. Was that the well-fed? Yes, sir. Awesome. So, and it looks like we're going to be able to keep it through the forge, and that's pretty positive news for me. So that is all we can do. We can break down some metal if we sleep a bit. And then it's probably going to take all morning. So if we don't get good weather all day tomorrow, we're going to have to stay here another night. If we do get good weather all day, as in non-fire blow-outy weather, well, we can have bad weather in here while cooking up the deer. And then it can be good again, and then we can go to trappers. Sleep completely fully there, and then go with a full belly to the forge. So it's looking up. So let's get some energy. And let's break down a couple items. I could already go out and spend a match if I wanted to. And then it can be bad weather all day tomorrow. It's actually a better option. So temps are going to decide. If I can go out and harvest the deer now
Oh, I think about his food.
without spending a coal, I probably should. Negative 22. So that is a negative. Will I need to spend 2 coal? Possibly. Or harvest torches, or pick up some sticks nearby. Is it still worth it? Probably. A deer is worth a coal. And it'll give me an extra chance if the fire blows out. Might want to leave some of those tinder plugs here. So now, alright. Spend the match. Now we're committed. So it looks like fog, which means no aurora, which is good. Just messing with the wolf. I'm pulling on them every time I carry this. And they can come sprinting. So this is definitely a gift from the gods. And we didn't pick up sticks, so we're going to break down torches. It's fine. And then we'll be completely out of sticks, but
Come on, little fire.
could be a few by the trees. So quickly, before the weather changes its mind, let's add on all that we got. And let's get like +3. So that's going to be enough. Eh. We have nothing to cook. Teas. Drink one and have one for later. Drink two. Two hours up, I like it. Needs to be thawed out first, so let's cook this then. Don't have anything else to cook, but we could do half a liter. And all we can do now is hope that we don't get borked by the wind.
I'm starving.
I could have lost well fed there because I didn't check my hunger first. I should go. Uh, well, shouldn't have done that. We'll do slivers then. And then we can drink teas when we need to. "49 minutes is all we got unless we spend a coal. So we'll spend a coal. Or harvest all torches but one. Uh, harvest all torches but two. Okay. And I guess this is going to be ongoing. And that way we're going to get as much as we can out of it. Might even spend the last torch if it gives us the last piece of food. And nothing says that I have to do the entire deer right now. So a little over half. And we're slowly climbing the calorie mountain, so 3/4 of a kilo. And then we're out of firewood, and then we'll see. Let's make it 2/3. It's really bad for my firewood that I have to do this, but nothing I can do about it. Yeah, we want to finish it now, and the weather looks good. No aurora. Even with aurora, might risk it. And I might even takes a little bit of fatigue damage to get all of it. And now our belly is full. We're not going to fill our belly completely. And there goes our coal fire. Going to try to stick feed it maybe. And then take the rest on a tea. How much is left? 6 kilos. Shit. Game knows how to rob me of... So that's possibly going to make it now. So I should use this fire and a tea to grab as much as I can and then go. So I'm risking my life right now because the fire is going to burn out. I don't think I dare take more than that. Let's try to go for 2 steaks. And now I have to sprint and I have no sprint. But the tea should still be warm. And actually the wind died, so I can actually light a torch. So it's not too bad. I just need to find the warm tea quickly. And it ain't there, so I'm going to lose health now. Hey. That was not worth it.
I'm gonna lay down and have a little sleep right here.
And it's not warm in here, so I need to go to the bed and sleep 1 hour. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
It's too cold to think.
But we have calories. We have climbed the calorie mountain. So that's going to be my save. I hope you have an awesome rest of the evening.